Covering Hilo to Kona, Hawi to Naalehu, this is Big Island Video News. I'm Stephanie Salazar. The Department of Land and Natural Resources reopened Kekahakai State Park by 11 a.m. on Thursday after a Hawaii Fire Department helicopter flyover that morning did not sight any sharks in the water off the park. Both the Kua Bay and Mahaiula sections were opened after being closed in the wake of a shark attack that sent a 28-year-old Kona man to the hospital on Tuesday. A helicopter overflight spotted what appeared to be a large tiger shark in the water near the area where the man was bitten. Victim James Carrigan was reported to be in good spirits when he spoke with West Hawaii Today in the Kona Community Hospital room on Wednesday. That same day, the park remained closed when a morning flyover saw a number of reef sharks in offshore waters. The Hawaiian fishing village of Miloli'i has been selected to receive a $140,000 grant from the Office of Hawaiian Affairs. The nonprofit Pa'apono Miloli'i Incorporated announced the grant in a media release issued on Thursday. The $140,000 grant centered around preserving culture and traditional fishing practices for fiscal years 2013 and 2014. The grant begins next month. The grant will provide cultural activities, workshops, and enrichments for the Miloli'i community at large and will include the traditional Opelo fishing practice that the waters of Miloli'i are famous for through spring and fall's Lavaia fishing camps. Additional areas of focus for the grant will be the reintroduction of hula and the Hawaiian language, as well as the restoration of the Miloli'i canoes, the Ho'omau and Malolo, as well as construction of a canoe hale adjacent to the Miloli'i Community Enrichment and Historical Center. The grant will be executed by Pa'apono Miloli'i Incorporated and will be administered by Kaimi Kaupiko, a native resident of Miloli'i and graduate of the University of Hawaii at Manoa Scheidler School of Business. In more OHA grant news, leaders in the Native Hawaiian Charter School Alliance are praising the Office of Hawaiian Affairs for the $1.5 million in emergency funding in a media release issued on Thursday. For the fourth consecutive year, the OHA Board of Trustees approved the money for the Hawaiian-focused public charter schools for the 2012-2013 school year, quote, to address the budgetary shortfalls the schools have already faced this year, end quote. OHA announced the grant award in April. At the same time, it was reported that the grant was expected to help the 17 Hawaiian-focused charter schools that make up Nale Nauau Alliance cover various costs associated with teaching and feeding students, as well as transportation to school. In Thursday's media release, the Kanu o Ka'aina Learning Ohana expressed their gratitude. The release also stated that research confirms that Hawaiians in charter schools perform better on standardized reading and math tests and are significantly less chronically absent than Hawaiians in standard public schools. Nale Nauau schools have high levels of school engagement and positive achievements due to culturally grounded, strength-based approaches which are sensitive to student and family needs. OHA's funding will support more than 4,000 students at 17 Hawaiian-focused public charter schools with enrollments that are 91% Hawaiian. The seasonally adjusted unemployment rate in the Aloha State dropped 0.2% from April to May, ending up at 4.7%. That number was 6.1% 1 year ago, May 2012. The Hawaii Department of Labor and Industrial Relations reports that statewide there were 615,750 employed and 30,600 unemployed in May for a total seasonally adjusted labor force of 646,350. Nationally, the seasonally adjusted unemployment rate was 7.6% in May compared to 7.5% in April. Hawaii County lags behind with a 6.5% unemployment rate. That number is not seasonally adjusted. However, that is still significantly better than last year's 8.4% recorded for May of 2012. This is Big Island Video News for your Aloha Friday, June 21st, 2013. I'm Stephanie Salazar.